Good evening, students. So today we are discussing semiconductor electronics. So directly we will go for the questions. See the question here. The vacuum tubes are operate generally at the vacuum tubes operate generally at low voltage, high voltage, low current, none of these. Yes. Last week we completed semiconductor electronics. Yes. Just check if you have written any note. You all were there no? Last week. Yes, semiconductor electronics completed. So, okay, just give me 1 second. I'll change the topic to wave optics, which is our last topic. Just one second. Yes, students, so you will be able to see the wave optics questions. This is our last topic. So you can see the questions now from the wave optics topic. See. The first question is white light reflected from a soap film. Its refractive index is 1.5, has a maxima at 600 nanometer and minima at 450 nanometer with no minimum in between. Then the thickness of the film is, here you need to calculate the thickness of the film. The refractive index value is given and the maxima and the minima wavelength value is given. See how to calculate the thickness. So the refractive index is 1.5. Maximum wavelength is 600 nanometer and the minima value is 450 nanometer. So let us see how to calculate the thickness here. See, the condition for the interference maxima is that is given by 2 mu t into bracket n plus 1 by 2, where n is taking the value from 0, 1, 2. Here, mu is the refractive index, okay? Mu is the refractive index, right? So, see, for the interference minima. So for the interference minima, the condition for 2 nt or 2 mu t is equal to. So the condition for minima for interference minima is given by 2 mu t is equal to n lambda, where your n is taking the value 1, 2, 3, and so on. Here the mu value is given as how much here, students? That is 1.5, which is given in the question. Lambda value is given as 600 nanometer. Okay, so here the minimum value of the lambda is 450 nanometers. So if I substitute 2 into 1.5 into t, which is equal to, here it is n plus 1 by 2 into lambda is there. So into lambda value, so in first case it is 600 nanometer. And in the second case it is 450 nanometer. Therefore it is 2 into 1.5 into t is equal to, it is n plus 1 into 450. So name it as equation 1 and equation 2. So this is your equation 1. This is your equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, we have taken integer as n plus 1 rather than n. Okay. In the equation 2, we have taken, instead of n plus 1, we have to take it as n. So by comparing 1 and 2, 2 kade same ide LHS value. Hagagi RHS value ana equate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Therefore it is n into bracket n plus 1 by 2 into 600 is equal to n plus 1 into 450. So here if you simplify the value of n is equal to 1. So now we need to substitute this n is equal to 1 in equation 1, or you can substitute in equation 2 also. Equation 1 al kuda hakbodu, 2 al kuda hakbodu. You can check the value of the thickness t. So in this given simplification, it is substituted in the equation 1. So in the equation 1, if you substitute 2 into 1.5 into t is equal to, it is 3 by 2, because n is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2 into, it is 600. So therefore, the value of t is found to be 3 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter. This is the value of the thickness. Okay. You can copy the solution. So when maxima and minima values are given, how to calculate the value of the thickness. Okay, next question. See, a cylindrical tube of length 0.2 meter and radius R with sugar solution of concentration C produce a rotation of theta in the plane of vibration of a plane polarized light. The same sugar solution is transferred to another tube of length 0.3 meter of same radius. The remaining gap is filled by distilled water. Now the optical rotation produced is. So this question is based on the polarization. Okay. So see, here the cylindrical tube is of the length of 0.2 meter and the radius is r. Its concentration is given as C, which produce a rotation of theta in the plane of vibration of a plane polarized light. Okay. Here it is transferred to the tube of length 0.3 meter of the same radius. The remaining gap is filled by the distilled water. So what is the value of the optical rotation produced? Okay, let us see the solution here, students. Here, answer is theta. So can you tell me what is the reason why it is having the same value? Yes. Yes, same rotation it will produce, students. Okay, sorry, I did not see. Okay, see here, that is here. Theta is the observed rotation, C is the concentration, L is the length. Okay. So here two solutions they have given. Therefore, theta 1 is equal to this equation. I'll write it as theta 1 is equal to S into, for first solution, I'll take the concentration as C1 into L1. Theta 2 is equal to S into C2 into L2. Okay. So here, for the same sugar solution anta ಹೇಳಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ S value I'll keep it as a constant. If I take the ratio of theta by theta 1, so theta 2 1 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ theta 2 by theta 1 is equal to S will get cancelled, C2 by C1 into L2 divided by L1. So L2 by L1 is what? It is 0.3 divided by 0.2. So that is nothing but 3 by 2. So here it is specified, produced first solution in the concentration ಎಷ್ಟಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ theta ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ theta 1 ಅನ್ನ theta ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So therefore theta 2 is equal to, it is 3 by 2 into theta into C2 divided by C1. Okay. So next further here, what is asked in the question? Now the optical rotation produced we need to calculate. Okay. So further what we need. So next what we are considering? Next we are considering the volume term. The volume term is given as V1 is equal to A1 into L1. So volume is equal to length into breadth into height. So therefore we can also write it as A1 into L1. So here area is pi r square for the first case. L1 value is given in the question, that is 0.2. Similarly, V2 is equal to, it is 0.3 into pi r square. So therefore if I take the ratio of V2 divided by V1, idu enagutte pi r square cancel agi, it will be 3 by 2. Okay. So therefore if see V2 is equal to, it will become 3 by 2 into V1. Here we always know that the product of C and V, the concentration and the volume is always constant. Okay. The product of the C and V is always constant. So therefore here what we can write, that is C1 V1 is equal to, it is C2 V2. C1 V1 is equal to C2 V2. Right. So therefore here, now you can see from equation 1 and 2. You can see from equation 1 and 2. Here this I'll just rearrange the terms as this. I'll make it as C2 divided by C1 is equal to V1 divided by V2. So if you see 1 and 2, C1 and here V2 by V1, but what? This is equal to, it is V1 2 into V1, 3 into V1. So V1 will get cancelled. That is nothing but 2 divided by 3. That is nothing but 2 divided by 3. Hagadre C1 by C2 ratio ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ? 2 divided by 3. So ನಮ್ದು equation 1 ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ students, equation 1 is first equation. Here we have written, that is theta 2 is equal to 3 by 2 into theta into C2 divided by C1. So C2 divided by C1, here just now we have simplified. The value is how much? It is 2 divided by 3. So this 2 divided by 3, this is 3 divided by 2, it will get cancelled. Hagadre new concentration eshtagutte? Theta anta agutte. So this is little lengthy solution. Hope so you have copied down this. I'll go for the next question. See. Okay, next question. See, the diameter of the objective of a telescope is 200 centimeter. What is the resolving power of a telescope? Take wavelength of light as 5000 angstrom. See how to calculate this one. So the diameter of the objective is given as d is equal to 200 centimeter. So 200 centimeter can be written as 200 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. So that is nothing but 2 meter. Here the wavelength of the light is given as lambda is equal to 5000 angstrom. So that is 5000 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter. So this resolving power of the telescope, it is a standard formula, students. So in the theory also you will study this one. So here the resolving power of the telescope is given by, that is r is equal to, it is d divided by 1.22 into lambda. So you can substitute the value of the diameter, which is 2 meter, upon 1.22 into the lambda value is 5 into 10 raised to minus 7. Okay, so here if you simplify this, the answer is option C, 3.28 into 10 to the power of plus 6. So option C is the answer. C. Okay, next question. Wave optics theory part is completed in college? Yes or no? No, okay, okay. Actually, in March, April, we have completed no this part theory also. Okay, then directly we will go for the solution part. So now you go through this. Once you complete the theory, later you can watch this video again. Agadre directly questions ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. I'll not waste your time much. See the question here, students. A polarized light of intensity I naught is passed through another polarizer whose pass axis makes an angle of 60 degree with the pass axis of the former. What is the intensity of the emerged light from the second polarizer? Okay, so see the solution. See, according to Moll's law of light intensity, it is given as the intensity of the light is given by, that is I is equal to, it is I naught cos square theta. I is equal to I naught cos square theta. Here theta value is 60 degree. So therefore here we can write it as I is equal to I naught cos square. The theta value is, it is 60 degree. So this I'll write it as I naught, and this cos of 60 is 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2, it's whole square. Therefore, it becomes I naught divided by 4. Therefore, the intensity of light becomes 1/4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so then directly I'll go for the next question. See, the polarizing angle of glass is 57 degree. A ray of light which is incident at this angle will have an angle of refraction as. Here the polarizing angle of glass is 57 degree. A ray of light which is incident at this angle will have the angle of refraction. See, so as we know that it is given by, that is, as ray of light at glass at polarizing angle, so the reflected and refracted rays are perpendicular to each other. So if R is the angle of refraction, then this becomes IP plus R is equal to, it is 90 degree. Hagadre refracting angle is nothing but it is 90 degree minus it is IP. It is IP. So here the value of IP value is given. Polarizing angle is given. It is 57. Therefore, 90 minus 57 is equal to, it is 33 degree. Therefore, angle of refraction is 33 degree. Okay. Next question. To observe diffraction, the size of the obstacle. So here diffraction is nothing but what? That is the bending of light at the edges is called as diffraction of light. So to observe the diffraction, the size of the obstacle should be, ಅಂದ್ರೆ wavelength ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರದ್ದು half ಇರಬೇಕು, where lambda is the wavelength, should be of the order of wavelength, has no relation to wavelength, should be much larger than the wavelength. So here to observe the diffraction pattern, the size of the obstacle should be of the order of the wavelength. So incident light then wavelength irutte, the obstacle should have the same order. Question, yes, double slit experiment, the source is white, one is covered with red filter and the other with blue filter. There shall be. So read the question, understand this one clearly. In the Young's slit double slit experiment, the source is white light. One slit is covered with the red filter and the other with the blue filter. There shall be. That is no interference. So when you have the half of the interference pattern is observed. Okay, next question, students. Light of wavelength 600 nanometer is incident normally on a slit of width 0.2 millimeter. The angular width of the central maxima in the diffraction pattern is, see, you have the wavelength of 600 nanometer, which is incident normally on a slit of width 0.2 millimeter. The angular width of central maxima in the diffraction pattern is, see, so here the value of lambda is given as 600 nanometer. A value is given as, A is the slit width that is given as 0.2 millimeter, that is nothing but 2 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter. Here the angular width of the central maxima is given as theta is equal to 2 lambda by A, that is nothing but 2 into 6 into 10 raised to minus 7 upon 2 into 10 raised to minus 4. So if you simplify this, it will be 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 radian. So the angular width of the central maxima is calculated as theta is equal to 2 lambda by A. Next question. For what distance is ray optics is good approximation when the aperture is 4 millimeter and the wavelength of the light is 400 nanometer? So it is a direct question. For what distance is a ray optics is good approximation when the aperture is 4 millimeter and the wavelength of light is 400 nanometer. See here. So according to the Fresnel distance, it is given by, it is a square upon lambda. So according to Fresnel distance, the formula is a square upon lambda, where a value is 4 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Lambda value is 400 nanometer. So that is not 10 raised to minus 3. The Fresnel distance is given by, that is 40 meters. So ray optics is good approximation when the Fresnel distance is Fraunhofer distance, Fresnel distance anta baratte. So it is good approximation when it is 40 meters, student. I told you once, this video once again. So I'll focus on covering the more questions. Next question. In Young's double slit experiment, if yellow light is replaced by blue light, the interference fringes become. In Young's double slit experiment, if yellow light is replaced by blue light, the interference fringes become wider, brighter, narrower, darker. So ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ yellow light ಅನ್ನ blue light in the difference ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, interchange ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, becomes narrower. Fringe width is equal to formula is lambda into d by d. If we replace yellow light by the blue light, the longer the wavelength with shorter one, therefore the fringe width decreases. Therefore fringe width decreases. Okay. So adu narrow agatte. Option C. Next question. In a system of two crossed polarizers, it is found that the intensity of light from the second polarizer is half from that of first polarizer. The angle between their path axis is, see, in a system of two crossed polarizers, it is found that the intensity of light from the second polarizer is half from that of the first polarizer. That their path axis is. So here, to calculate that, here we have the formula according to Moll's law, that is I is equal to I naught cos square theta. So here the value of I naught is becoming half of the value. So 50% ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ half ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So therefore it is I naught by 2 is equal to I naught cos square theta. So therefore theta is equal to 45 degree. You can see the solution part, how to simplify this. I naught will get cancelled on both the side. So cos square theta is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. That is nothing but 45 degree. Next question. According to Huygens principle, during refraction of light from air to a denser medium. So this is a very, very important question from theory point of view also. So according to Huygens principle, during refraction of light from air to a denser medium, wavelength and speed increase, wavelength decreases but speed increases, wavelength and speed decreases, wavelength increases but speed decreases. Yes. So see, according to Huygens principle, during the refraction of light from air to a denser medium, then both wavelength and speed decreases. Okay, wavelength ಮತ್ತೆ speed ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Next question. A plane wavefront of wavelength lambda is incident on a single slit of width A. The angular width of principal maxima is. So a plane wavefront of wavelength lambda is incident on a single slit of width A. The angular width of principal maximum is C. So if theta is the half angular width of principal maximum, then theta is equal to lambda by A. Thus, the angular width of principal maximum 2 theta is equal to, it is 2 lambda divided by A. So therefore, option B is the right answer. Okay, so theta iddaga lambda by A irutte. So for 2 theta, it is 2 lambda by A. The next question, in a Fraunhofer diffraction at a single slit, if yellow light illuminating the slit is replaced by blue light, then diffraction bands. In case of interference discussed, diffraction ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. In Fraunhofer diffraction at a single slit, if yellow light illuminates the slit is replaced by blue light, then diffraction bands remain unchanged, become wider, become narrower, disappear. So it is option D, it becomes narrower. Okay. So based on the wavelength, we can say. Next question, students. In Young's double slit experiment, here two wavelength values are given, 780 nanometer and 520 nanometer. They are used to obtain interference fringes. If the nth bright band due to lambda 1 coincides with n plus 1th bright band due to lambda 2, then the value of n is C. So as nth bright band due to lambda 1 coincides with n plus 1th bright band due to lambda 2. Hagagi, ಎರಡು coincide agodrinda, we can just equate them. So when we equate them, it can be written as n into lambda 1 into d by d is equal to, it is coinciding with n plus 1th, that is lambda 2 into upon d. Okay, so here the values of dd's will get cancelled on both the side here. Therefore, it becomes n upon n plus 1 is equal to, it is lambda 2 divided by lambda 1. So the value of lambda 2 is 520 upon 780. So this is nothing but it is 2 divided by 3. So therefore, this can be written as 3n is equal to 2n plus 2 into 1 is 2. So therefore, here if you simplify it for n, the value of n becoming 2. n is equal to 2. Okay, going for the next question. See, in Young's double slit experiment, slits are separated by 2 millimeter and the screen is placed at a distance of 1.2 meter from the slit. Light consisting of two wavelength 6500 angstrom and 5200 angstrom are used to obtain interference fringes. Then the separation between the fourth fringe of two different patterns produced by the two wavelength is. See, in Young's double slit experiment, the separation between the slits is 2 millimeter. Small d value, capital D value is given, lambda value is given. You need to calculate. Then the separation between the fourth fringe of two different patterns produced by the two wavelength is C. Here it is given by the distance between the slits D is equal to 2 millimeter. Therefore, it is nothing but 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Distance of the screen from the slit is d is equal to 1.2 meter. The wavelengths are given as 6,500 angstrom. So therefore, it can be written as 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. And lambda 2 is 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. Here the xn value is given as lambda into n into lambda into d divided by small d. Okay, so they are asking for the fourth bright fringe. So therefore, x4 and x4 dash anta ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ x4 is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ equation 4 into lambda 1 into d upon d. Similarly, x4 dash ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it will become 4 into lambda 2 into d upon d. Thus the separation between them becomes delta x is equal to x4 minus x4 dash. So this is nothing but 4 lambda 1 into d upon d minus 4 lambda 2 into d upon d. So which is equal to 4 into d into bracket lambda 1 minus lambda 2 upon d. So further you can substitute the value of small d, capital D, lambda values. You will get the answer as 0.312 millimeter. 1 second, go through the solution. Then we will see one more question. Yes, understood, no? So one more last question. See, a transparent medium shows relation between I and R as shown. If the speed of light in vacuum is c, the Brewster's angle for the medium is. So it is direct question based on the Brewster's law. See, so according to Brewster's law, we can write it as 1 upon mu is equal to sin r by sin I. That is mu is equal to sin I by sin r anta irutte. So that value is given as tan of 30. Therefore, mu is equal to, it will be cot of 30 degree. Here, tan of IB is equal to mu is equal to cot of 30 degree. So which is equal to tan of 60 degree. Hagadre IB is equal to estagatte 60 degree anta agatte students. See the solution. Yes, last. So last question. If Young's double slit experiment using monochromatic light of wavelength lambda, the intensity of light at a point on the screen where path difference is lambda is k units, the intensity of light at a point okay, so going to the solution. Here the intensity at any point on the screen is given by I is equal to 4 I naught cos square pi by 2, where I naught is the intensity of either wave and pi is the phase difference between the two waves. So phase difference anna now 2 pi by lambda into path difference anta baritivi. Okay, so path difference lambda is equal to, it is 2 pi by lambda into lambda, that is nothing but 2 pi anta baratte. Hagadre I is equal to 4 I naught, pi value is 2 pi. So 2 pi by 2, so 2 to cancel agi pi anta uliyate students. Hagadre here I is equal to, it will become 4I naught. So name this as K and equation 1. So when path difference is lambda by 3, when path difference becomes lambda by 3, so in first case ali lambda tagondvi, now it is becoming lambda by 3. So therefore 2 pi by lambda into lambda by 3, that is nothing but 2 pi by 3. Hagadre I is equal to 4I naught cos square 2 pi divided by 3, that is nothing but K divided by 4, that is nothing but K by 4. Option D is the right answer. Okay. So this completes question on the wave optics. We will meet in the next class with few more questions. So theory ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಏಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಮೇ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಏಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದಿಸ್ KCET ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿಸ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ CET ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಲೇಟರ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ದ ಥಿಯರಿ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿಸ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? We will meet in the next class. Thank you.